is William, and in today's video we're going to be talking about our next topic in Module 1, which is about white label SEO. What is white label SEO? In Module 1, we're simply covering introduction to white label SEO and SEO, and specifically white label SEO and outsourcing. In today's video, we're talking about how white label SEO helps agencies scale. If this is your first time watching, my name is William. I have over 20 years of SEO experience, and I lead the agency called Wolf Forge in the Philippines. I also used to be the owner of Rank Fortress. If this is your first time watching, make sure to like and hit subscribe, and make sure if you're watching on Facebook to comment or share this on your Facebook wall. If you have questions about SEO, questions about business or mastery and mindset, comment below and I will gladly answer them. We help people like yourself, business owners, agency owners, on this channel. So just ask us any question you have. I'm not going to charge you just to answer a question. I'm not going to charge you to do an SEO game plan or anything like that. If you say, hey, I need a free SEO audit, comment below and I'll give it to you for free. You can literally take it, give it to your SEO, or handle it yourself and implement it. The most important thing you need to do is implement. So you don't have to pay us or anything like that. We're just here to help guys like yourself and business owners. So let me go ahead and share this into some groups. And we'll be ready to go. So in Module 1, we're covering what is white label SEO, how white label helps SEO agencies scale, common myths and misconceptions, understanding outsourcing versus white label SEO, and what are the benefits and risks of outsourcing, because there are benefits and there are risks. So let's go ahead and get started. Give me 1 second here. All right. How are you guys doing? Just let me know. Where are you watching from? If you're watching from Manila, I'm actually located in Manila, so thank you for asking. Almost ready. Yeah, I've been here for 7 years almost. All right. Let's go ahead and get this going. So introduction, Module 1, like I said, we're covering white label SEO and outsourcing. What is it? These are the classes we're going to be having over the next 5 days. What is white label SEO? How does it help it scale? What's what we're covering today? Common myths and misconceptions, understanding outsourcing versus white label SEO, and the benefits and risks. So how does white label SEO help agencies scale? The number one problem that most of the agencies have is going to be this. If I was a company in most SEO agencies and say, hey, I got 10 clients and I go to give them to them, they simply can't handle the workload. When you outsource the agency like us, we can handle the workload because we have an unlimited pool of talent. Number two is because we're already at scale and we can handle the volume. We have the training down pat, and we also have the, if you will, the training of the staff down pat, the training of the SEO down pat, and the skill set. Most of the time what happens is, let's say in the States, you had to hire 2 extra people because of workload. Well, you're not only going to have to hire them, you're going to train them, You got to onboard them. You got to make sure they know what they're actually doing. And you have to have your systems in place. And that's where most SEO agencies break, is because they just simply cannot handle the workload. And then and then the hardest part is dealing with people. People communication, sales is one thing, but then you also got to deal with staff, and that's totally different, especially if they are in-house. So that's some of the reasons why a lot of times people outsource. So scaling, what is scaling? If I can give you 10 businesses, 20 businesses, 50 businesses, 100 businesses, and you can handle it without any issues, you're at scale. And if you can't, you're not at scale. So scale is a way in which you can increase operations and revenue and your client base and the workload. And most SEO agencies, they just cannot handle it. They cannot deal with it. So SEO is literally an opportunity that's sitting out there for most agencies. They may not know how to do the SEO, but they can sell it. And they got plenty of clients that have the ability to sell it to. But the problem is building an in-house team is really complex. It's very expensive and time consuming. It's not just a matter of, oh, let me go hire some people and let me hire 4 or 5 SEO agencies, SEO people, experts. And that's what most people think. Oh, I just got to hire people. And no, you got to hire them. You got to manage them. You got to train them. You got to get their mindset right. It's not just, when I first started business, especially, I just thought, oh, just hire people and train them on SEO. No, then you also deal with their mindset. You also got to deal with family issues a lot of times and managing them. And it becomes a very complex issue. But the number one problem most people have has nothing to do with the business. It has to do with themselves and their own mindset. Most business owners think they're amazing at communication and managing and everything, and they're not. And the only reason I know this is because I have a mentor. His name's MJ Lopez. You'll see the boxes up here in the back of the wall where I went through his course and that sort of thing. And he really changed my life when it came to that. So I remember when I went through, for example, SB Lead, you first come in and he's like, you think you know how to communicate. You think you know how to follow instructions. We'll see. And then you find out real quick, you can't even follow basic instructions. And most business owners that think they can absolutely cannot. And then yet they expect their staff to be, A+ producers, and they're yet not an A+ boss. Their own mindset's jacked up. So that's where a lot of the headaches come in when scaling an agency. Yes, SEO presents opportunity for growth, but in sales. But if you're going to have your own SEO team and have to train them, it becomes very complex and expensive. That's why most people outsource. So white label SEO is another solution. What is white label SEO? So white label SEO, we're not white label. Wolfforge, we're a white label SEO provider, which means agencies can sell SEO and outsource it to us. We fulfill it for them. They brand it with their own logo, their own agency information, as if we don't even exist. And they take all the credit and all the glory. And they send it over to their clients. So why do most agencies struggle with scaling SEO in-house? There's number one, and we've already touched on it, is high operational costs. Hiring, training, and retaining SEO specialists and staff requires a huge investment. Okay. Number two is they don't have the ability to manage projects. If I give you 10 projects, you only have 10 or 20. That's one thing. If I have 100 or 200, that's totally different. Okay. If someone comes in and, hey, I got 20 new clients for you, that's going to put a huge burden on your system. You're going to find out real quick that most of the time agencies just don't have the ability to deal with it because they just are not at scale. And that's the number one problem. They're not at scale. Their systems are not all in place. And most of the time their systems are broke. Number three is going to be your resource constraints, limited bandwidth to handle multiple clients. Okay. Do you have the ability to handle it? Do you have the software that you need to handle it? Do you have all the stuff that you need, the entire network to handle it? In-house especially, or even simple as something as your internet connection and your network setup. Number 4 is going to be your technology and tool costs. So every time you bring on an SEO client, and you're going to wind up requiring certain tools like Ahrefs, SEMrush, CTR tools, and everything like that, which can get very expensive for a small upcoming business or growing agency. Where if you come to someone that's bigger like us to do the SEO, we already have the technology, we already have the tools. You don't have to pay for those tools. So you don't have the extra cost, which means you make more money and more profit. So how does white label SEO resolve these issues? So we talked about, why do they struggle, but how do white label SEO solve those issues? So number 1 is a cost-effective solution. No need to hire a full-time in-house SEO team. You don't have to pay, if you will, the government taxes and all that crap for, if you will, payroll. You don't have all the, if you will, FICA and all these other things you have to pay because you're outsourcing it and they are freelancers. Number 2 is access to ready-made teams. Whereas when you outsource and you say, hey, I need a team of 10 people, it's done. I have it. You want 20? Done. I got it. You want 4? I got it. So you can scale without stress. Agencies can handle more clients without compromising quality, and that's the number 1 thing. Most of the time people they either compromise quality or they compromise, the not just quality, but the ability to make more money. Number 4 is advanced SEO tools and strategies. White label providers like Wolforge, we provide access for that. You don't need it because we already have it. So the big one and why most people outsource to do white label SEO is because revenue growth and profitability. Number 1, you have increased revenue streams. Agencies can take something that I sell to them for $250 and sell it for $500, $700. You get something from $500 and you sell it for $1,500. Number 2 is flexible pricing models. You can set your own pricing. You get it from us, you set it up wherever you want. We have people that will buy it for $800 and sell it for $1,600 to $3,000. Okay, number 3 is they have reoccurring revenue opportunity. It's not like a website or a backlink that's a one-time deal. They're setting up an ability to receive reoccurring revenue coming into their business every single month. Number 4 is you need case studies. An agency that adds white label SEO increased. So just for example, we had one agency, when they went from just having Google ads, Facebook ads to now adding an SEO. That increased their revenue to over 40% in a year. So they have the ability to expand service offerings. Instead of offering just Google ads or Facebook ads or web design, you are a one-stop shop, meaning you offer comprehensive digital marketing solutions. You can do web design, pay per click, Facebook ads, social media marketing. So people don't have to go anywhere else. They come straight to you and only to you for their digital marketing needs. Number 2, you can also cross-sell and upsell. You can offer SEO audits. You can do local SEO. You can do technical SEO as a premium service or franchise system, which we have. Number 3 is white label SEO boosts your brand. You can position your agency as a full stack service digital marketing provider, not someone that only does web design, because people don't like going to you for web design and then they say, oh, I need SEO, and you can't do it. Or, hey, I'm doing SEO with you and I need you to do Google ads and you can't do it. So be a one-stop shop like us. We do web design, we do SEO, and we do pay-per-click, and we do social media management, and we do AI. We do it all. We never say no to anything. So how to choose the right white label SEO provider? This is where, for the most part, is going to get really complicated. What I would tell you, one of the big lessons is this. If you're considering using any white label provider, any SEO company, ask them, say, hey, can you give me a tour of your office? Tour being, I need a live tour. You get on the phone, you're on the phone, they show a video of their office, you can meet their staff like ours, and you know they have a real legitimate team. They're not just, if you will, saying they have a team, which is what a lot of people will actually do. Oh, I got a team. You find out they don't have a team. And if they won't do a walkthrough, don't use them. That would be a red flag for us. But they need proven track record. Look at case studies. You can go, for example, on Wolf Forge Digital Agency. Go down to the bottom here, and we have video testimonials. It's not just, okay, hey, take my word for it. We got actual video testimonials. I can also give you client phone numbers, and you can call them up. I can give you their contact information. We had a guy recently. He said, listen, I don't even need you to sell me. I literally went to every one of your clients that you've posted about, and I verified that they're in the top 3. He did that across the board for probably 10 clients, and they were all in the top 3 in a huge radius. So therefore, he took action and he signed up. Number 2, what do you got? Do you got transparent processes? If someone says, hey, can you show me how you rank my business? Or can you show me the back end of your dashboard? So for example, do you got a back end dashboard like us? If I was to show you the back end dashboard, I can show you, okay, we can go in here and handle tickets. Do you got orders? Go look at your orders and everything. I can see the communication. I can see the tickets, etc. Do you have that? Yes or no? So is it clear? Do you have a transparent process like we do at Wolf Forge? Number 3, custom options. Do you have the ability to pick and choose like you do at Wolf Forge? At Wolf Forge, for example, you can come in here and, okay, I want this SEO package here, but I don't, I want to add in a couple other things. I want to add in some press releases, some backlinks, etc. Do you have that ability? Yes, you have that ability with us. Support and communication. Does the provider offer seamless communication like the dashboard I just showed you? Do you have that ability? If not, you will probably not want to deal with them. And I'll show you, for example, if you were to log into any one of our clients, like just for example, this is someone that just came in board. If you come in here and you wanted to communicate with me, yes, you just literally submit a ticket. That's all you got to do. You want to check on orders, all you got to do is go underneath your orders if you have any. You want to buy anything, just go over and buy anything. If you want to speak to William, our customer service, all you can do is click speak to William and we'll get on a call with you. So we have very clear communication channels and support for our clients. I have people that message me all the time on Facebook, and we have Facebook groups. We also have group chats. So we're very transparent in what we do at Wolf Forge. So what is the difference between white label SEO versus having your own in-house team? What are the factors? Number 1 factor is going to be cost. It's lower, obviously, for white label SEO. If you have your own in-house team, it's going to be higher. You got salaries, you got tools, you got training, you got management. This is honestly, and from someone, that's been through it, it's a headache a lot of times. Okay, until you get yourself right. So number 2 is expertise. With white label SEO, you get immediate access to experts. In-house team requires, once again, training and hiring. Most people think they're amazing at hiring because they got big ass egos and they suck at hiring. And therefore they hire someone that sucks and they'll keep them around even though they suck because they don't want to hurt their own ego. So learn to hire, in my opinion, hire fast and fire faster, just like Gary Vee talks about. Number 3 is scalability. With white label SEO, you can scale to the moon. It's with in-house SEO team is limited by your current staff capacity, which means if someone comes in with 10 new clients, you're going to have to hire someone else. You got to train them. You got to do the whole process again. Number 4 is time to implementation. So if I was to bring on clients, someone came on, they bought a client, they brought some clients to us, they're immediately onboarded the same day. They go through the intake process same day. Now with, if you have your own in-house SEO team, it takes time to build a team. So if you got to hire someone else to bring on extra clients, it's going to take more time, and time is money. Maintenance is the last one, number 5. Maintenance with white label SEO provider like Wolfforge is handled by us. If you have your own in-house team, guess what? Now you got to manage and do the maintenance as well. It's more work for you. It winds up being more of a headache. I just talked to someone just literally, let me pull it. Where is it at? I talked to him. His name's Malik. I just told him, I said, brother, part of what you have in here is you learning SEO. Why do you want to learn SEO? Just sell SEO. Sell it and outsource it to us or any other provider you want. All right, so integrating white label SEO into your agency. How do you do it? So number 1 is you want to identify your client needs and SEO service gaps. This is a gap theory. Find out where they are at and where they want to be. Maybe there are some services that they want that you don't provide. So a lot of times I will ask current clients, hey, is there anything that we don't offer that you need as a business owner? And you'll be surprised that most people will just be honest with you and tell you. Number 2, partner with trusted white label SEO provider like Wolfforge. Okay. Number 3, rebrand the SEO services underneath your own agency. I've had people literally come to us and say, hey, can I clone your website? Absolutely. I don't care. Just rebrand it underneath your own brand. And then market it. Market your new SEO services to existing customers and potential clients. And number 5, your reporting. Use analytics and reporting to showcase your success and return on investment, or what we call ROI. Client management and retention strategy. So this is a big one. It's one of the harder ones. As I said, if you want to do something, don't learn SEO, just outsource it, because you're going to have a hard enough time doing the sales and the client management. And I have a system even where you can actually connect to our dashboard and you won't even have to do any of that. So for instance, you could have your dashboard connect to ours. You sell our services. Any tickets, any communication goes straight to them. So client management retention, number 1 is educate clients. You don't want to just give them an SEO report. You want to educate them. Number 2 is set realistic expectations. Hey, I just signed on. Am I going to dominate a 40-mile radius in the next 30 days? No, set real expectations. Most of the time when a client gets unhappy, it has to do with the fact that you didn't set real expectations, and they think SEO is going to happen like that, and leads are just going to start pouring in, all because you did not set realistic expectations. Number 3, offer ongoing optimization. A part of your packages, you can keep clients engaged with continuous improvement. Like we drop SEO offers once a month, usually at our agency, with new things that are coming out, such as the AOI system. Number 4, you want to use testimonials and case studies. Showcase your SEO success studies. Put them on social media and video as well. So there's a couple of things I would do if I was an upcoming agency and you want to grow. And some metrics to measure white label SEO success. So many agencies, Dennis Yu was talking about this the other day, he's like the agencies will come out and they'll get these people trapped in a contract and they don't provide actual metrics. Metrics being showing organic traffic growth, keyword rankings, conversion rates, and client retention. So what is organic traffic? Traffic increasing to your website over time. Number 2, keyword rankings, more keywords ranking, and more keywords ranking in higher positions and not going down. Number 3 is conversion rate, because you can get all the traffic in the world, but if it's not converting to real customers, paying customers, money in the bank, it won't matter. Number 4 is client retention rate. Evaluate how well your SEO services are helping you retain your clients, what we call stickability. A lot of times you get a client, they just kind of come and go. It's because you don't have stickability. So final takeaways for today's videos. What are some things I want you to understand about white label SEOs? White label SEO is an effective way as an agency to scale without increasing your costs. In other words, you increase your profit and keep your costs low. It allows agencies to focus on branding, sales, and customer relationships, which allows you to bring in more clients and grow your agency. So then as you grow, obviously you make more money. And then as you make more money, you can reinvest into teams, you reinvest into growth and grow your legacy. And number 3, choosing the right provider ensures consistent quality and client satisfaction. What you don't want to have happen is bring on a lot of clients, and then because their quality sucks, guess what happens? Clients become dissatisfied and then leave. You want a very, very, very high retention rate when it comes to clients and a low churn. Number 4 is measurable SEO success. Like I talked about, if you can measure and give them actual metrics like we talked about here, which is organic traffic growth, keyword rankings, conversion rate, and retention rate, or phone calls, then it will help you retain clients in the long term. Remember, if you have any SEO questions or if you have any questions about white label SEO, just comment below. If you're watching this as a replay, comment below. I promise you I will answer your questions. If you have any questions, you would love to talk to me about SEO or anything, just go over to my website at wolfforgedigitalagency.com. Click Speak to William, and I gladly get on a call with you, and we can talk about SEO, business mindset, or mastery. Remember, my name is William, and greatness is forged with discipline. And I will see you soon. See you winning. See you at the top. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to comment below if you want a free SEO audit or you have